The sea is one of the scariest places that a person can get lost in, but do you worry, because today we will tell you what you should do if you ever got lost in the sea. And don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. If the new moon is in the sky, which means that it is dark outside, and you can only see the sun during daytime, then you need to remember that the new moon is always located in the opposite direction from the sun. So if the sun is in the west, then the new moon is in the east, and vice versa. It points towards the center of our universe. Keep following it till the morning when the sun rises. You will see that the sun will rise in the east and the Milky Way will be located in the southeast. Keep swimming towards the southeast until you see land and swim towards it. If you want to collect rainwater, then you need to spread a piece of cloth on the ground and wait for the rain to collect in it. Mountains are the easiest to spot from far away, especially if they are tall and pointy. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Goodbye. But if you find yourself near a low and wide mountain range, then you might mistake it for a hill. To distinguish a mountain from a hill, you need to look at the shape of the clouds around them. If the clouds form a halo around the mountain, then it's not a mountain, but a hill. A mountain is always surrounded by clouds on top, so you can easily distinguish it from a hill. If you see a mountain in the distance, then start running towards it. Don't stop until you reach it. Once you get closer, you will have a much better chance of being found. But remember to not run too close to the mountain. Keep a safe distance in case of a landslide. If you don't have a piece of cloth, then you can take off your t-shirt, lay on the ground, and protect your head with your hands. If there is no rain or you can't collect rainwater for some reason, then you need to collect seawater. Be careful when collecting seawater because it is salty and can dehydrate you even more. That's why it's best to drink only the waves that break on the shore. These waves contain minerals and salts that are washed out from rocks and soil. If there is no sea nearby, then you can collect fog on a piece of cloth. If you don't have a piece of cloth, then you can take off your t-shirt and wrap it around your mouth like a towel. Breathe onto it and wring it out like a sponge. Then drink the water you collected. You can find your way home just by looking at the moon, the sun, or the mountain. First, let's look at the moon. First, you need to know whether you are in the northern or southern hemisphere. If you are in the northern hemisphere, then you need to know that the sun will always rise in the east and set in the west. As the earth is tilted on its axis, the sun does not appear exactly over the horizon. Instead, it appears slightly above it. So when the sun appears to touch the horizon, it actually touches it 4 minutes earlier than it really does. Since the earth is spinning towards the west, those 4 minutes are enough time for you to drift quite far away. So remember to count to 4 minutes slowly in your head when the sun sets and then swim towards the southwest. And every 30 minutes, turn around your own axis 15 degrees clockwise and keep swimming. In 6 hours, you will see that you have covered a distance of approximately 24 kilometers. And by doing this, you will have a much better chance to be spotted by rescue helicopters or ships. And you won't get dehydrated, because you will be swimming parallel to the coast. The moon phases are the best way for you to know your exact location. But when it reaches its highest point in the sky, it won't be in the middle but slightly to the left. When the sun reaches its highest point, count to 4 minutes and then start swimming towards the northwest. Every 30 minutes, turn around your own axis 15 degrees counterclockwise and keep swimming. For example, if you are in the northern hemisphere and see a full moon on your left side, then you are facing west. This means that your right side would be east and your left side would be north. If you are in the southern hemisphere, then this rule flips upside down. So if you see a full moon on your left side, then you are facing east. Your left side would be south and your right side would be north. But wait, there is another rule that you need to know about. Another thing that you can use to find your way home is the stars. If you are lost at night and can see the Big Dipper constellation, also called the Plough or the Big Dipper, then you are most likely in the northern hemisphere. To find your way home, you have to extend an imaginary line from the 2 stars that make up the end of the Big Dipper Esca. After 5.75 times the distance between these 2 stars, you will find Polaris, the North Star. Remember that the North Star doesn't move no matter where you go, so you will always find your way back to it. Follow it till the morning, when the sun rises. You will see that the sun will rise in the east and the North Star will be located in the northeast. Keep following the North Star until you spot land in the northeast. Swim towards it and you will be saved. If you find yourself in the southern hemisphere and see the Southern Cross constellation in the sky, then you need to extend an imaginary line from one of the stars that make up the cross to the other. Then follow the same line 5 times the distance between these 2 stars. At the end of the imaginary line, you will see Sigma Octantis, the South Star. Just like the North Star, it never moves. So keep following it till the morning when the sun rises. You will see that the sun will rise in the east and the South Star will be located in the southeast. Keep swimming towards the southeast until you see land and swim towards it. If you are lost at night and happen to see a Milky Way stretching across the sky, then you need to know that the Milky Way points towards the center of the galaxy. The second way to find your way home is by looking at the sun. If you are in the southern hemisphere, then the sun will rise in the east and set in the west. And don't forget that you need to protect yourself from dehydration. That's why you need to collect rainwater, seawater, or even fog. The third way to find your way home is to look at the mountains. Now you know what to do if you ever get lost in the sea.